Good day, good day, good day, good day. Welcome to our lesson. Today I'll be focusing on an example about Surds. And then if you are new to our channel, please go through our playlist and see all the topics we have done so far. And also please like, subscribe, and also share. So without wasting any time, I'm going to go to the example which was sent to me by a grade 11 learner. So I'll show you guys how to approach it and also how to solve it. So let's go to the problem. So this was the problem that was sent to me. So as you can see, it looks a bit scary when you first look at it because we've got two different square roots inside. We've got one big square root outside and also another tiny square root, and then we've got a number outside. So whenever you get this type of problem, always try to remove the square root, especially if there's an equal sign there. So there are two ways in which you can remove the square root depending on the given question. So the most common way that we tend to remove the square root in algebra, either you must square both sides if you've got both sides. But then if you've got one side, for example, the other way you can remove the square root, if you've got square root of x, the other way you can remove that square root, we tend to always use the exponent. You can have x as it is, and then there's a 1 that we know is there, and then square root always represent 2. So that thing can change to become x over 1 over 2. In other words, if I were to change it using exponents. But because we have given both sides here, we can actually use the other method of squaring both sides. So first thing we can do in this given problem, don't worry at the numbers that are there, just focus on each step one by one. So we know so far we're given square root of x and then plus 9 inside, and then there's a big square root outside which covers everything inside, and then this whole thing is equals to 4. So first thing first, let's remove the bigger square root out, and to remove the bigger square root out, we can square both sides now. And then if you square this side, also you must square the other side, so both sides will be squared. So meaning first thing first, now this squared will take out the big square root, meaning I'll be left with square root of x plus 9 as numbers that are there, and then from there onwards we will equals we know that 4 squared is 16, so that whole thing will be equals to 16. And then from here onwards we also need to solve for this one. So first thing I'll advise, take the number the other side, which means that it will be square root of x will remain as it is untouched, and then it will be equals to 16 minus 9, 16 minus 9, 16 minus 9, and that will give us 7, right? Yeah, that will give us 7. So this means that square root of x will be equals to 7. And then again, we still have a square root there. So I need to get the square root out. And for me to get the square root out, I need to square both sides now. So let's square both sides. And also square both sides. And then we know once you do squaring of a square root, the square root goes, which means I'm left with x is equals to 7 squared, which is what? 49. So therefore our x is equals to 49. So we'll have solved for that x. So, and since we know that it's algebra, you can go and prove your answer. For example, you can put 2 square roots and then just put 49 with this x, and then just put them as they are. That whole thing must give you 4 if the answer is correct. So yeah, that would be how to solve this type of problem. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe and share. But remember, this sort of like method works if you've got 2 sides, which is left and right. But mostly if you don't have 2 sides, we tend to use the exponent way of changing the square root using the exponent way. So yeah, thank you very much, and I hope this was all helpful to you guys. And then yeah, see you on the next lesson.